earlier we was talking about art. Whose decision is it, right? The man or the woman? Like, let's say you having a discussion at home, right? And maybe let's say you got a better job in another state, all right? But your wife, let's say her parents and her sister and them and her family, they live in the state where you live now, right? Okay. So you say, look, I want to move. I want to pack up the kids and move to this different state where my job is going to promote me. It's going to be a better job, more money. We're going to live. And let's say your wife is like, no, I don't want to because I don't want to leave the family, right? I want to stick close and be with my family, right? And Barry was like, well, whose decision should it be? At the end of the day, should it be the man decide or the woman to decide? And we were talking about like it really don't matter who's. It's just what matters is like what's the benefit. That's what you got to look at. What really benefits and what things aren't really a benefit. Like nearby family that don't really
that doesn't benefit.
It doesn't benefit, and it could be anything. Like my wife, like this. A couple weeks ago or a month ago when I got that smart car. You seen the smart car, right?
Yeah.
Exact same thing happened. It was like 2 months ago. I was looking for a smart car. And I was sitting at the dinner table and I told her, I said, I found this smart car. I want to get it. She's like, no, you do not need another car. You already got 4 cars, which I do. But I got a truck. I got a truck because sometimes I got to pull a trailer, right? And then I got a work van that my work van, it's a work van. It keeps all my tools inside nice and dry, and it's small, so it gets good gas mileage, right? So when I'm just going out to work, I take the van. But if I got to pull a trailer, I got to take the truck. You know what I'm saying? Now, the Explorer, I bought that used because the van don't have no back seat, right? And the van is only front wheel drive. So in the snow, you need something all wheel drive, right? And if you want to go somewhere with the kids and your wife or something like that, you need a back seat. You know what I'm saying? So the van don't have a back seat, right? And the Explorer is all wheel drive. So I bought that Explorer. Now, I didn't really need the Explorer. I could have just got by, right? But I kind of wanted it, right? I kind of wanted it, and so I bought it, right? But anyway, now gas is high as hell. Gas is way up there, man. Okay, listen, that's when I started looking for the smart car. Okay, and so I told my wife, I'm like, I want this smart car. No, you don't need another car. You already got 4 cars. Normal people don't have that many cars. And we got into this big argument about it. Not really an argument, but it took a while. We went back and forth.
You had a debate.
Yeah, we did for like a week, about a week. And I'm like, look, you're looking at stuff that don't matter. Who cares? What is there a law against how many cars one person can have? I mean, it makes sense because I'm spending like
put them, you good.
Yeah, I'm spending like $40-$45 a day in fuel in my truck, and I'm running up the mileage on my truck because the Explorer's been broke down, right? The Explorer and the van needs work too. The van needs a freaking heater coil, so it's leaking radiator fluid everywhere, right? So you can't drive it like that.
Right.
And being up here in the snow and ice, man, if you don't have an indoor spot to work on something, you're working on the ice.
Forget about it.
So forget about it. So that's why I was telling her. I was like, look, I buy the smart car, I can save half in fuel. Instead of spending 45 a day, I'm going to spend like about 20 a day. And you add that up in a month, 6 days a week. That's shit. I don't know. 6 days a week. If it was 10, it'd be
120 something, about
240. Okay, so $20 a day, 6 days a week. That's $580 a month that I'm gonna save in fuel.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'll still have the car. And so if I'm saving that much money in fuel in a month, and then at the end of a year, I still have the car, I ain't lost nothing. I made money. You know what I'm saying? So it's smart. But so what if my neighbors say, damn, they got a lot of cars in their driveway? So what? That don't benefit us none. See, you ain't gaining nothing by pleasing your neighbors about what they think. So to some people it's like the social aspect, like my kids got to go to school because people who have homeschool kids, they're kind of weird. Well, if you kids, who cares what other people think? Society says you should do this or you should do that. This is what normal people do. They have one car, their kid goes to school every day, they take the bus, blah blah blah, but in the grand scheme of things, how is that helpful? Are you looking at what really matters, or are you looking at something that don't matter? So when it comes down to something like a discussion between like a man and a woman, who should have the final say, it's really about.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, Russ. The man always has the final say. The man is always the head of the household, the head.
Yeah.
Okay. Because really, are the bills getting paid? Yes, their bills are still getting paid. No matter how many calls I get, bills are still getting paid. Okay. Now, if bills wasn't getting paid, then I can see don't get that car, but we can't afford it. Now, if you could afford to have those luxuries and those things, and not just that, those things could come an investment in the future too, because you can fix them up and you can still sell them.
Yeah.
Okay. Because they'll make your profit back. So you ain't literally losing, you're still gaining. Because right now, the market for cars and houses is up. Okay?
Yeah.
So she has to look at the bigger picture on things. She has to look at the bigger picture on it. You know what I mean? Instead of thinking about neighbors. See, the neighbors is not helping. They're not paying your bills, and they're not doing anything for you.
Right.
So it really shouldn't be that much of a harsh argument on anything, because there's a will, there's a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The bills are getting paid. We're still eating. We're still living. And we're still going on.
Yeah, and what
and
matters? Yeah.
Okay.
No, I was gonna say what really matters is how do you benefit? What's better for your future, for your livelihood? You know what I'm saying? Right. That's what it comes down to. That's what is important.
Those are transportation. She needs to know that these cars are transports. And every car is built different. So this is why I need it. This is why when rich people get rich, they buy all sorts of cars, because it benefits them in different ways. Just like it's benefiting you in different ways. For your tools, for the kids to go to school, they can have room. Yeah. Everything's different, because it's built different. So we need that. There's no such thing a car is going to do everything, have everything together. No, I need several cars. Everybody gets several cars.
Yeah. So if the roles were reversed, and let's say that she was the one, like, getting a job in a different state, and my family was here, and my friends, and I told her, no, we shouldn't move, because then all my friends are gonna be here, my drinking buddies, my family and all that. In that case, I think she's the one in the right. You know what I'm saying? Even though man, woman, the roles are reversed, if she was the one getting the job that's going to pay the bills and better our quality of life, and I'm the one talking about, no, I want to stay here because my family, my friends, this is where I went to school, this is my hometown, something stupid like that. You know what I mean? To me, it can be either the man or the woman with the final decision. What it should be based on is what makes sense and what benefits the things that matter. You know what I mean? What's going to help out our livelihood, our quality of life. And that's what matters, man. That's what matters. Yeah, because you ain't going to find happiness in poverty. I don't care who you are, man. If you're broke and poor and worried about how to pay the bills and how you're going to feed your kids, and you can't get your car fixed, you can't, man, you're going to be miserable. You're not going to be happy. That goes for anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So there's no happiness in poverty. You know, so what really matters? Quality of life. Quality of life. You know, that's what matters. Security in your finances, that kind of shit. I know I make enough. I can afford to pay the bills, keep the lights on, fix my car if it tears up, you know, stuff like that, you know. So, and that's where you can be happy, is when you put your worries to the side and you ain't got to worry about that no more. You know what I'm saying? But okay. So now we're talking about this, like the price of gas about to double or triple.
Well, first, did anybody else have anything to talk about that subject there?
Oh yeah. What's up, Keith? I don't know Keith, or is that Ant from Chicago?
Yeah.
What's up, Ant?
What's up, man?
Where's Keith? I like that logo, that icon.
Yeah, Augusta, GA.
Yeah, I know that place. I've been there.
Georgia Tech.
Oh, you go Georgia?
But the question was, Ant, who do you think should make the final decision in the household, no matter what the decision is to be made?
Does it have to be the man, or does it have to be the woman, or should it be based on that at all?
It's got to be the man to me.
Got to be the man.
I didn't hear the starting of the conversation, but to me the man should always make the final decision.
True that. But it should be 50-50, but if you're going to be biblical, it should be the man.
Yeah.
You say what now?
If you're going to be biblical about it, it should be the man. But it should be a 50-50 thing, no matter who makes the money. If it's a true relationship, it's shared.
Yeah, because you care about the other people. You're compassionate towards what they want.
You're right. You care about the other person's feelings. But you as a man, you are the leader.
Yeah. True that.
Of your household.
Right.
So biblical or not, you still the leader of your household. Now, to me, a 50-50 relationship is not a good relationship, because if something in a 50-50 relationship go bad to where one is doing more than the other, somebody's gonna feel bad about it, or feel a little animosity towards the situation and walk away.
Yep, good call.
Ooh. Good walk away, yeah.
Yep, I agree.
So when you're the leader, that means you are responsible for making the right decisions to lead the family into the right direction. Right. So being a leader then is it's almost like a burden, because if it falls apart, it goes south, it's on you, because you were making the call, you made the decision, and now look what happened. Kind of like Joe Biden. Look what
good old Joe.
See what I mean? You wanted to be the leader, Joe. And now you're the leader. Now look where we're at. We got war. We got freaking gas. Stuff like that. So you see what you say? I see what you're saying. So it's the man. That's right. So the man is more durable. You know what I mean? The man is built stronger, durable.
Stress is, we say it like this.
We can deal with
stress is made for shoulders, not hips.
Right. So, that's true. So see, God built us more durable. We can take more abuse. We can take more emotional stress, emotional taxing, working late hours, being on our feet. Our bodies, are stronger, and we handle pain better and stuff like that. So that's why I believe that's like that. You know what I mean? And that's what it means. But too, also, man, it's a lot of it is mental, like thinking. You got to think things through. See, almost like see the future, be able to predict what's going to happen. If I invest my money in this, is it going to prosper or is it going to fail? Am I going to lose money, and stuff like that. So you got to be
Well, when it comes to that, 80% of businesses, they first year fail. So
yeah.
you're
I
gonna step out on the limb regardless of what you do.
I
You
yeah.
still gotta take chances. You wanna know something? I ask you this. What's the difference between an opportunity and an obstacle?
I don't know.
Anybody?
Anybody.
Yeah, anybody on the panel can,
Oh,
nobody
I'm
knows.
sorry. I didn't hear you.
the difference between an opportunity and an obstacle.
Not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good one. What is it?
How you approach it.
Okay.
How you approach any situation. So when you take a business and you want to open you a business, there's your opportunity, and you know that there's going to be obstacles, right?
Right.
So now how you go about taking care of your business and making that business successful, how you approach the situation determines your outcome. You get it?
Yeah.
Everybody with me on that, or no? Anybody say I'm wrong or what?
No. I mean,
Can't be wrong in your opinion.
no, that's something, you got to think about. You got to let that marinate for a while, right? At least I do.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with thinking about it.
That's true, man. I spent a lot of time thinking, man. And one of the, I don't know who he was. One of the, maybe he's a philosopher. His name was Voltaire. Voltaire. He was a versatile and prolific writer. Okay. Philosophy of history is what he does or did. But he said this thing, man. He said he had this quote, and I love this quote, and I believe this. I held on to this for about 20 years. I say this to myself all the time, and it's true. It's always been true. It's never failed me. This is what he said. He said, no problem can stand the assault of sustained thinking. No problem can stand the assault of sustained thinking. So if you have a problem and you think about it long and hard enough, you will come up with a solution. And I've done that so many times, man.
Say that one more time. No problem
can stand the assault of sustained thinking, which sustained thinking is just constant thinking, maybe not,
I get it.
Because a lot of people look at a problem, maybe something like imagine a math problem. And they look at it and say, nah, that's too much work. I can't figure that out. And then that's it. It's gone. They don't even go no further. And some problems are like that, man. Like my car, I got a water pump. It's internal. It's inside the motor. You got to take the timing cover chain off, the timing chain off. I've never done that. That's way beyond my capabilities of a car. I've never been that far inside a motor. So I watched some videos and I see where most people would be like, nah, man. A lot of people would drop off before they even did. I'm almost done. I mean, I did it. I'm not done yet, but I'm in the process. I'm gonna.
All right. So applying what you said to it fell on a 50-50 chance, and you thinking maybe I shouldn't have done that. How would you apply that? How would you apply that thought? With you saying maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Say, how would I do what?
All right, you said a few minutes ago, right? Yeah. If you fail with a 50-50 relationship, you fail. Right?
Yeah.
All right.
That's scary. That's scary.
But if you fail, where would you be able to apply that?
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. With that mind thought that you just had.
Well, that's devastating, man. If you got all that invested, and like, I don't got the car back together yet, so I can't guarantee that it's going to start. I could have just ruined the whole car. I could have, instead of taking it to a shop and paying $2,000, $2,500 to get it fixed and still have the car, I took a chance to do myself. I might destroy the car and have to give the car away. So I might, it's like and that's devastating, man. You don't want to, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Be a leader. You make the decision, but if it falls apart, and
you got to own it.
You got to hold it on your shoulders. You got to live your life knowing, man, I made a stupid decision.
So would it be better to say a winner never quit and a quitter never win?
Yeah. Yeah. That's 100% true. That's 100% true. I believe that.
So if you fail at it, you don't give up on it. You be successful. You think successful, and you go at it.
Yeah. Yeah, because I can always take the car back apart and fix whatever it was I screwed up and save the car, right? And that'd be my decision.
Ding, ding, ding.
But check this out. But okay, so look at this. The main point is, look at this. When we do stuff every day, we make decisions. We base those decisions on what's going to improve our quality of life, so that tomorrow is better than today, so on and so forth, right? That's what when every decision we make, the main purpose is, the main goal is to improve our quality of life, right? You don't want to worsen your quality of life, right? You want to improve it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's everything we do revolves around that. That's what it revolves around. Okay, so we're looking at these gas prices, right? Going up to double or triple. I heard today. I don't know if it's true, but I heard. So,
what's the prices up there where you at?
Well, I drive luxury. I drive luxury. So I burn premium. And I just put a high 80 in the tank for 18 gallons. So that's at $4.99 a gallon.
Wow.
Yeah, I just paid $3.29 a gallon.
And y'all complain about that?
Yeah, well, I'm paying
when you used to paying right at $2 a gallon. Yeah, I'm complaining about that.
$1.87 it was.
$1. Trust me. I used to live in Augusta, so I know.
Well, I know.
I used to live down there.
So, all right. So that's how we know, man, if these, like, our government, is making decisions the way we make decisions, right? That's the way we base everything we do on that. Improve our quality of life. What are they doing? Because
improving their quality of life, not ours.
Yeah, that's right. They should be making decisions to improve our quality of life. That's exactly right. And it's obvious they're not. They're not. You know what I mean? If they were, this is a simple fix, because we were drilling for oil in our own country, right? Before, when Trump was president, we were drilling here because the world is round, right? It's a ball. You can drill anywhere around the world, you can drill and get the oil. It's the same oil.
Oh,
You don't have to go.
I'm a flat earther.
Yeah, well, you still drill in
I'm
the
a flat earther.
Okay, if the earth is flat, you could drill here or here or here or here or here. You drilling, you getting the same oil, whether the earth is flat or round. That's true. Okay, so you still getting the same oil. So we can drill on our own property. We don't have to buy oil that they drill. But the reason is when we buy their oil, we pay them a certain price, but the agreement is we'll buy your oil, but the other half of the money funnels back to us. It's money laundering. That's pretty much probably what I believe anyway they're doing is when you buy it from them, you can buy it at an inflated price with the agreement that a certain amount of that price goes to another fund or an account or something like that. It, even it can be the company you're buying it from, because if I'm spending your money to buy toilet paper, right? If I go start my own toilet paper company and make toilet paper for 10 cents a roll, but the store price is $1.25 a roll, if I'm spending your money to buy that toilet paper, I can buy it from my own company at 10 cents a roll, and I'm getting a $1.10 markup or whatever, right? You see what I'm saying? That's money laundering. That's money laundering. You know what I mean?
How much is a gallon of gas in Russia? Matter of fact, how much is a gallon of gas? Hold on, let me get my stuff together so I can I can look my stuff up and I ain't gotta ask. Cause
Yeah.
I tell you,
That's a good idea.
I tell you the gallon. I seen something on a gallon of gas. I forgot where it was exactly at, but
It was like Argentina. You could buy a truckload of gas for $1.75.
yeah. Okay. So let's see.
And when I say a truckload, I mean a tanker full of gas for $1.75.
Shit, where's that located?
Argentina.
Damn.
What? Like right now?
That would have been right at the start of COVID, when all that crap was going down in Argentina, when they were taking over, trying to take back the country from the dictatorship. Matter of fact, the Russian dictatorship. He was backed by Russia. I can't remember the dude's name.
Well, I know Hunter Biden was on the board of Burisma, the oil company in Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
We knew that a long time ago. That
Yeah,
came
and
out.
how much is a gallon of gas in Ukraine?
I don't know, dude. I have no idea. If you can even buy gas in Ukraine, I mean, I don't even
It's
know.
like $10 a gallon. Am I right?
Wow.
I don't know. Do they go by the gallon or they go by the liter?
Well, unfortunately, I'm getting an update real quick. It's doing an update, so I have to. I should have said later, but I forget to update it again, so I might as well update the motherfucker.
Oh, $4.65
Wow.
for a US dollar.
And the US dollar ain't shit over there, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's about right. It's a little less than our value, because I mean, I guess $4.65 a gallon. That's what you would pay in US dollars in Ukraine right now. $4.65 a gallon. So it's like 25% more than what we're paying.
And their money's not worth what our money is.
No, because if you're using their money,
Rubles.
yeah, rubles or whatever they use, it's if I'm reading this right, it's like 35 rubles or whatever.
35 rubles to what?
$1 or
is-
$4 and some change.
Yeah, is equal to $4 and some change. So it takes 35 of their dollars to equal one of our dollars. But what this chart says is if you were to be using US dollars in Ukraine, you would be paying $4.65 a gallon. That's
It's cheaper. It's cheaper than it is up here.
well, yeah, for premium.
Cause shit, I pay $4.99 again.
But see, man, supposedly that's where we're getting our oil from. We're supposedly buying our oil from foreign sources. I know we're definitely not drilling it here because he shut down all that. We're not drilling
because
it.
they got a reserve, right? Am I right?
Well,
We've got a small reserve, yeah.
I heard he sold the reserves. I heard when Joe Biden first took office, first thing he did was took the U.S. oil reserves that Trump accumulated and sold them to us at $3 a gallon, at the highest price we've been paying.
Yeah, they broke into it because OPEC would not release more fuel to us. So they broke into the reserves.
And sold them to us at this inflated price. So all that oil they've been selling us for the past year has been free to them. They didn't have to buy it. It was already stored up in the U.S. oil reserves. Trump stored it up at a low price. So we already bought that gas. We bought that gas 5 years ago up to a year ago. For the whole time Trump was in office, he was stocking up those oil reserves with our money. So now they're all stocked up. Joe Biden takes office. He grabs them and sells them to us at $3 a gallon. It didn't cost him nothing. He didn't buy it from no other country. Now we're about to start buying it from Russia, Ukraine, or something like that. Wherever we're buying it from, I don't know, Iraq, I don't know. But now that's probably why we're going to pay more.
Well, we're going to pay it, and that's all we can do is pay it.
No.
Well, I think
What we going to do? You know what I'm saying? You want to go to motherfucking work tomorrow to keep them lights on.
No,
they getting gas from what's the thing on country? I forgot the country. I just had it on my head. Gaddafi had
Afghanistan or
No.
Gaddafi. He was Libya, right?
Libya. They're getting gas from Libya. They have an oil reserve. They're getting gas from Saudi Arabia, who has an oil reserve.
Right.
They're getting gas from Iraq, Kuwait.
Yeah. And
But all that goes through OPEC.
Yeah, the reason they want to buy it from them is so that they can skim money off the top. See, because when you buying it from out of a foreign source, it's much cheaper than what they're telling us anyway. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, man, that's got to be what they're doing. They're skimming money off top. There's a benefit to it because they make all their decisions just like we do. We make our decisions to improve our quality of life. Everything we do, that's what every decision we make revolves around, improving our quality of life. So that's got to be the same for them. Every decision they make revolves around improving their quality of life. So the only reason they're going to buy oil from another country is because it benefits them somehow, not because it benefits the other country. They're not interested in helping Libya. They're interested in helping themselves. And that's how, we know what's going on. And that part's wrong, man. That's where they're doing us an injustice, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, man.
What do y'all think about the people down there killed that guy Aubrey? They got
they need to hang. They need to hang. That's just hate right there. That shouldn't be allowed. That shouldn't be. That's just hate.
In Georgia?
Yeah, when the guy was jogging.
Yeah.
And they convicted him, and now they convicted him of the hate crime.
Yeah, because they chased him down, man. It'd be different if
killed him.
Yeah, they killed him.
What you say, Art?
I said, yeah, they did wrong, man. Like you said, they chased him down. You
Yeah.
don't do shit like that. You
No,
know,
man, because as soon as you start chasing a person down, who's the threat? You or them?
You are.
chasing.
You were the threat.
Exactly.
That's right.
That's like if somebody rob your house. That's like if somebody rob your house and they run out the door. You can't shoot them in the back. You can't do that.
No, because exactly.
Can't shoot him.
No, that's just revenge. You know what I'm saying? That's just
You're
it
mad.
really
You're
is,
upset.
man.
You want to hurt him. You want to hurt him now. Like, you was in my
Yeah.
house. Shit, you was in my
Yeah,
house.
but if they
God,
come in the house, they're coming at you, threatening you.
you can blast them.
Blast them. You know what I mean?
You can blast them on your front porch.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like if I'm in traffic and somebody road rage and jumps out their car and starts running at me, I'm gonna blast them, man.
That's right, because you don't know what he's gonna do to you.
That's
You can't let
exactly
him
right. He's threatening me. Bam, bam. You know what I'm saying? Get back.
Hey, quick question. All right, so it was an incident that happened in Georgia maybe a month, 2 months ago. I'm not for sure if it was Georgia, but it was when the guy, he was married to the lady, they got divorced, and he was going to see the kid, and the boyfriend came out, got to argue with him.
Yeah, killed him.
Right. Who was wrong in that situation? The father or the boyfriend?
Oh, I know you're talking
Okay,
about.
well,
Yeah, I don't know
That's
that.
kind of deep though. That's kind of deep because you know what? That was about. I don't think the boyfriend should be involved with the kid situation. You know, like, that's between the mother and the kid. You know what I mean?
Right.
The mother
He
and,
True.
He shouldn't be involved in that.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
Like, you shouldn't be stepping into that. Now that's a little too big for him. That's something different. Now, you know, you just can't step and do no shit like that. You know what I mean? Like this is he's the father. You know, as long as he ain't putting his hands on her and doing nothing like that, it shouldn't be nothing like that. Nah.
Hey,
Right,
look,
right.
hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna play the video real quick. Give me 1 second.
Shit wrong, man.
There you go. Play the video.
Can y'all see that?
Yeah.
All right.
Boy, you get professional.
Oh, I understand. I wish.
Disagreement over child custody arrangements has ended in death. The argument escalated and a father was shot. The man who pulled the trigger says it was self-defense. We should warn you, the video is disturbing.
It's an argument that is about to lead to one man's death.
Where's my son?
54-year-old
Well, this is the
Chad
bias
Reed
part.
is
This
picking
is
up his
the
son from
bias
his
video.
ex-wife's
It's not a
house.
good video.
Christina Reed and her new boyfriend are telling him to leave.
But go ahead.
Then the boyfriend goes inside the house.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Play it.
Okay.
In Lubbock, Texas. The argument between the exes heats up.
I'll go get him. I'm supposed to have him at 3:15. I get him at 3:15.
That's the wife or the ex-wife, right?
Yeah, that's the ex-wife.
If you want to see him, you see him up until 3:15.
Suddenly, the boyfriend comes out. He's got a rifle.
Do it right. You gotta use it.
The two men go chest to chest. They struggle for the weapon. Kyle Carruth fires into the ground.
Call 911.
Then he turns and fires 2 more shots.
Oh my God! I have it on video, Kyle.
Told you. I told all of y'all to leave.
The dead man's widow just released the video. She told GMA that she never could have imagined she would be recording her own husband's death.
I thought it was like a stun.
Wow.
All right. What's your
The
view
boyfriend
on
should
that?
have never been in on it. He should have
Say
never
what?
been a part of it.
Nope.
That was
Nope.
his house? Whose house was that?
The
That was the
ex-wife.
boyfriend's house.
The boyfriend's house?
Yep. The ex-wife lived there.
Nah, that's his property, man.
There you go.
All right,
That's his-
but
That's his property.
all right, okay, that's his property, but he still was not no real threat. He didn't come and swing it. He
Wait.
had no weapon.
Well, man, yeah, I don't know, man.
That's a deep one right there. But what I'm saying is he had no weapon. He was not no real threat.
But wait. Now that man was aggressive. And he was also bigger than the boyfriend. So
True.
Yeah, he was more aggressive.
he-
He was more aggressive though.
listen,
Right?
no, who was more aggressive?
The boyfriend came out aggressive too. You seen the way he came out?
Well, yeah, so if I came on your property and I was talking to my ex-broad about my kid, and I'm raising my voice at my ex-broad, which is your broad, right, on your property, my broad's sitting in the car, but I'm raising my voice at my ex-broad, which is your current broad, and I'm telling her what the fuck I'm gonna do. Then you come outside, and then I get in your face and tell you what you ain't gonna do.
I'm not gonna shoot you. I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. I'm gonna use my hands. I'm not gonna shoot you. You ain't no real threat. I'm gonna knock your ass out. I know how to do those things. I ain't gonna do no
okay.
Why we gotta use the gun for everything, man?
Okay,
First I'm gonna walk up on you and I'll bust you right in your throat. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't make that law. I didn't make that law. I didn't make that law.
Yeah.
I didn't make that law. So I can't. I don't have no dog in the fight of the law. But all I know is that man protected his. He was protecting his property and his girlfriend.
Yeah. I believe he's going. I believe that man will walk. He's gonna get off with no charges, man.
He fired a warning shot.
Yeah, he
fired a warning shot.
Well, he told him to leave.
Onto the ground when they were tussling. He fired that warning shot. They were tussling already. Am I
No,
right?
they weren't tussling. Replay it, Barry.
They weren't
what?
tussling. He said what?
He said that they was tussling. They weren't tussling.
I thought they was chest to chest.
No,
yeah, they were chest to chest.
Christina Reed and her new boyfriend are
What?
telling him to leave. Then the boyfriend goes inside the house.
He said, "Get off my property."
Yep.
Right, okay.
That's the end of it right there.
Yeah, and when he
takes us, the argument between the exes heats up.
I'll go get him. I'm supposed to have him at 3:15. I get him at 3:15. You want to see him? You see him up until 3:15.
Suddenly, the boyfriend comes out. He's got a rifle.
Do it right. You gotta use it.
The two men go chest
See,
to chest.
he told him you wanted to use it.
Yeah, that dude's gonna walk.
He warned them.
Yeah.
For the weapon, Kyle Carruth fires into the ground.
Call 911.
Then he turns and fires 2 more shots.
Oh my God! I have it on video, Kyle.
Told you.
He gave him what he
I
wanted.
told all of y'all to leave.
The dead man's widow
He
just
said, "I
released
told
the
all of
video.
y'all."
She
He's
told
right,
GMA
man.
that she never could have imagined
He
she
gave
would
him
be
what he
recording
wanted.
her own husband's death.
Where did this happen?
It was like a stun gun or a taser gun or something. Like, who's going to bring out? They're having a discussion about a custody thing.
The shooting is reminding many of the Kyle Rittenhouse case.
Oh, that was another one.
She called it
That
a
was another one.
discussion.
Look, a good one.
Hey,
That's a good one.
there's a good one. Hold on.
Kyle Rittenhouse deserved to get off and go the fuck home.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. I don't believe. No, fuck that.
Let's debate it. Let's debate it.
Fuck that.
You know,
Let's debate it.
I never thought that would happen. I didn't think
Hold on.
Kyle would get off, man, because he's down
What?
there.
He claims
I didn't think he
self-defense and wasn't
would.
acquitted.
His
Wait a
boyfriend-
minute. Let's do the Kyle Rittenhouse now.
He's out in
I-
the street, man. He's out in the street with a weapon like that.
That's all right. You got the right to bear arms in West
Yeah,
Hollywood.
you're right. But the way they twist that, man, they have so distorted that Second Amendment. Like, in Chicago, you can't carry a gun in Chicago.
Well, you can conceal carry. You can't open carry.
Oh, really? I thought in Chicago there was no guns allowed at all.
No, up until 5 years ago.
Yeah, 5 years ago. I think you're right, Dan.
Because it's like that in Jersey.
Yeah, I live there. I know.
But you know why, Chicago? They need guns out there because all that shit going on. They need to protect themselves.
No.
But in New York, you can't carry a gun unless you're a law enforcement. That's the only people who can have a gun in New York.
Same thing with Jersey.
Jersey too. If you even get caught with a gun, it's a felony. It's a felony.
Yeah.
It's automatic. 2 years.
Yeah.
Automatic 2 years.
So see, they stomped all over the Constitution like that. They just, and even the Constitution says that no law shall infringe on these rights.
Well. So it's some things about that New York law that you don't know, because you can carry in New York, but you have to get approved to carry.
Yeah, and that's a
And
law.
they ain't gonna let you. And they ain't gonna let you.
Unless
They
you're a
don't
law
let
enforcement
everybody,
officer, they're gonna turn it down.
Unless no.
Because they turned it down.
If you have any type of background, you lose your rights. And that was the same thing that they was doing here. Here, they were saying you couldn't carry at all unless you were security or law enforcement.
Yeah.
But then the Supreme Court knocked that down. I think that was like 2013. It could have been 2013, 2014. But the Supreme Court knocked that down, and booyah, it was wide open up here. And then the guns started flowing in, and when the guns started flowing in, we started having, I don't know, maybe 100 murders a weekend. We average about 100 murders a weekend in the summertime. In the wintertime, we do about a good 35, 40.
Have you checked the stats on that? Because only about 2.5% are from registered firearms.
Oh no, I said they start flowing in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying though. But it's not the legal firearms that are killing people.
No, it's
Right,
people
there you
killing
go.
people.
Yeah.
Well, true that. True that. That's
Yeah.
right.
I'm a guns right advocate. I'm a guns right advocate, baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
We
don't get
should.
me twisted.
And they should be able to carry a weapon, man.
Yeah. Don't get me twisted.
It's all.
We gonna keep that thing. We gonna keep that thing.
Yeah.
Damn
People
right.
should be able to carry a weapon, man. Really, I mean.
We do about a good 35, 40.
You got the right.
There you go with that.
On that, because only about 2.5% are from registered firearms.
Oh no, I said they start flowing in.
Yeah. Right. Of
Well, yeah,
course.
that's what I'm saying though. But it's not the legal firearms that are killing people.
No.
It's people killing people.
Yeah.
Well, true that. True that. That's
Yeah.
right.
I'm a guns right advocate. I'm a guns right advocate, baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
We
don't
should.
get me twisted.
And they should be able to carry a weapon, man. Yeah.
Don't get me twisted.
It's all.
We gonna keep that thing. We gonna keep that thing.
Really, people should be able to carry a weapon, man. Really, I mean.
We do about a good 35, 40. I support the NRA. We go with that.
On that, about 2.5% are from registered firearms.
What is it, playing back or something? Start flowing in.
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying though. But it's not the legal firearms that are killing people.
No.
It's people killing people.
Yeah.
Well, true that. True that. That's right.
I'm a guns right advocate. I'm a guns right advocate.
Yeah. Yeah.
So don't get me twisted. Is it lucrative or something?
A weapon, man.
Yeah. Don't get me twisted.
It's all.
We gonna keep that thing. We gonna keep that thing.
Really, people should be able to carry a weapon, man. Really, I mean.
We do about a good 35.
Hey, yo, Bear.
I support the NRA. We go with that.
On that, about 2.5% are from registered firearms.
This thing keeps
What's the plan? Start flowing in.
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying though. But it's not the legal firearms that are killing people.
No.
It's people killing people. Well, true that. True that. That's right.
I'm a guns right. Like a window or something open. I'm a guns.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's get me twisted. Is it lucrative or something?
A weapon, man. Yeah. Well, what happened, man?
Twisted.
It's all.
Yeah, this thing bugging out, man.
We gonna keep that thing.
It keeps repeating himself, man. You hear me?
Did it stop? Yo, can you hear me? I can't hear nobody.
Oh, can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Oh, you got to unmute your mic. I had to click the button.
There we go.
So Barry and Art ain't back. Oh, there
There
you
goes
go.
B.
All right, I'm back. But yeah, there's the video. We seen the video.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
there's Art.
I'm back. Damn.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened, but
Yeah, it was
we
repeating
seen what
itself.
happened right there.
But
I'm gonna
listen,
play it with no sound. I'm gonna play it with no sound. Play it from right there. I believe that's where he shot the first person.
Is that the man that was saying shoot me?
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kept coming at him and then tried to take his weapon.
You ask for it, you get it.
Now, who's wrong?
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, he was wrong.
Who?
When I said
Him.
shoot me.
His name was Joseph Rosenbaum.
Yeah, he was wrong. He asked for his death.
Yeah, he grabbed his gun. But man, the fact that he was out in the streets with a gun, if that was up around here, you know he'd be in jail, Art. You know that.
Yeah, you already know that.
Well,
Or they would have shot his ass up too. Acting crazy.
Mm-hmm.
in
Yeah.
Wisconsin, you have a right to open carry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
but
know
he
what?
ain't even
Pennsylvania-
old enough. He wasn't even
Yeah.
old enough to have a gun. He didn't even live there.
Barry,
Damn.
I'm gonna tell you something about up here.
Well, he was from there though. He lived across the state line.
He
and,
didn't.
Yeah.
He lived in Racine, Illinois.
15
Which
minutes.
is like Augusta, North Augusta.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. That's just how it is. You
But
can
he was-
literally go across the street and be in Racine, Wisconsin. Now, which is not far from where that incident happened at. Now, the thing is over there, you're 18, you're able to carry a firearm. He did not carry a firearm across the border.
Well, the age for carrying a firearm and a rifle and a pistol is where you got to be 21 to carry a pistol. 18-year-old can have a rifle or a shotgun.
I
Well,
was
you
getting
got-
it there.
You got to be 21. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. And that,
But
Yeah.
it's fine, it's fine.
You're right. Yeah.
Because you can hunt.
Yeah, you can
yeah,
hunt.
right.
Go ahead, Barry. I'm listening.
No, I ain't say nothing.
You say he was wrong. I was trying to see where you say he was wrong at.
Well, as far as what he was charged with, I ain't saying he's wrong for killing nobody that was coming at him like that. I would have done the same thing, but he got nothing.
Yeah, I was surprised.
There's
that,
nothing you could have, okay. You're not gonna get a murder charge, but you're gonna get a charge for illegally carrying a gun.
I would
He
have
got
thought.
his gun back.
Yeah, they gave him his gun back.
Yeah, they were gonna destroy it.
But that's just the point I'm making. That ain't right there.
Yeah,
That's all
what
I'm
Barry's
getting at.
saying is that ain't normal. Normally, they're gonna pin you with something. Like if I was Kyle Rittenhouse, if I was him, I would have been sure that I was gonna get charged with something and go to jail for something. They're gonna find something. You know what I mean? Just because of the fact that number one, you're outside the house with a gun and you shot somebody. You know,
Hey.
it just seems that way. You know, I'm not saying he should have. I'm just saying, it seems like with all that surrounding that whole thing, I'm very surprised. He's lucky. I think he's lucky that he didn't get charged with something. Just the way that the government is nowadays. You know what I mean? They love to pin shit on you that they want to pin on you. Not necessarily do you deserve it. It's just, oh, we want to get you with something. You know, like Letitia James. Oh, I'm gonna find something on you, on Trump, right? Always over that. You know, that's how they are. What's it called? They ain't investigating a crime. They're investigating a person.
Okay. Look, now I'm
And
gonna
that's how
tell
they
you,
are.
I'm a Trump supporter. All right, but I call it straight down the pipe. You know what I'm saying? I should have been a pitcher for the baseball team. I ain't the baseball team, because that's how I call it, straight down the middle.
Yeah.
Right. So Trump talked a lot of shit, and hey, I fuss with Trump hard because them bitches don't like him, especially these bitches up here. They don't like him, but he said some shit that got me, and goddamn it, I'm with him. Now, Trump talked all that shit about Hillary Clinton in them emails.
Yeah.
Now that shit that he pulled with the presidential records, go to jail. And I love him to death. He is straight shooter. He is straight shooter. And I told you the other day that I fucks with Trump. I can't stand Obama. I can't stand the Democrats at all.
What records you talking about?
When he took the presidential records that he was supposed
Yeah, it was like 15 boxes of records.
and he
To
burned them and tore
include the
them up.
signed letter from Obama, which is government property, even though it was to him.
So am I right or wrong for thinking like that?
Well, is
Now,
there?
he broke the law.
Wait. Okay. So he took the.
Now you gonna defend that? Wait, you've been calling it down the pipe, man. You've been calling it down the pipe. Keep it on the pipe, man.
Yeah, he took the records, and they came and got them. They got them back, right?
But he stole them.
Yeah, he gave them back. But it was like, what, 3 months or something like that. It was crazy long time.
It's a year. He been out of office.
But say, hey, if
they
we're gonna
actually
go
had to
that
put
far,
some of the papers back together.
He destroyed some of them and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, but see, hey, if we're gonna go that far, what about Nancy Pelosi tearing up his speech, which was a legal government document, and they didn't do shit to her?
Yeah. Well, I heard that. Okay.
Right there on TV.
Yeah, I call it down the pipe. She should get in trouble for what she did.
Yeah.
It ain't no man stands above the law.
True that.
Yeah. So
no man nor woman.
Let me ask you this: did you read his statement about that incident with those records?
Oh, he deliberately took them.
No, he put out a statement.
Oh no, I didn't see the statement.
Okay, because it sounds like you got one side of the story, because he says he didn't destroy any documents. That's totally fabricated. This is his side. He says that the records that he took was perfectly legal. The archives asked for them back, and he arranged for them to come and take whatever they wanted for the museum or whatever it was. Now, he also said that the same exact situation happened with Bill Clinton when Bill Clinton left office back in the late 90s or whenever that was. And the National Archives Committee still hasn't got some of those papers back from Bill Clinton to this day. Now, Trump said he gave everything back that they wanted. And he says that it's okay for him to take it. It's actually normal. And that was his statement on that. So that's two different contrasting stories, right? Totally. So
Hold on, I'm looking it up. So what source was that?
Huh?
What source was that you get it from?
Trump's website. Go to DonaldTrump.com, DonaldJTrump.com. And it's going to be back about what, 2-3 weeks or a month? When did that happen?
Hold on.
If you want, I can share my screen.
What are we doing? What are we looking up, fella?
Hold on. I was
Trying to find the statement that Trump made about those records.
He probably ain't make a statement because
No, he did. He did. I read it. He made it on his website. He put out a thing about it on his website, and I read it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah, it's on there. I just don't. I'd like to find the official document.
Okay. Well, until then,
Yeah, because but even though if you read it and here it is right here. I found it. February 18th of 2022. That was the date. So February.
what the hell is going on?
Okay, you ready? I found it. You want me to
Yeah.
share my screen?
sure.
Okay. All right, here it goes.
I'm gonna
Can you see that? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I can't see that shit.
You want me to blow it up?
Yeah.
You say it's under what news source?
It's on DonaldJTrump.com. DonaldJTrump.com. That's his website, and it's on February the 18th of 2022.
How reliable is this source, bro?
Yeah, you gotta go with a
Huh?
you can't go
with
with
grain of salt.
Well,
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, where are you getting it from? You getting it from his enemies, the people that hate him. So of course they're grain of salt. See what I mean? You got to look at both sides.
no. Why not go to the National Archive?
Well, I don't know what they'll tell you about the actual retrieval of the documents or whatever. They might tell you.
But
what
the
they got.
National Archives, they're going to be independent.
Yeah, but I doubt they might, but I doubt they're going to say he was against the law or he was within the law. They're not going to make that judgment. They might say, here's the records we got, but I doubt they're going to go out on a limb and say, yeah, he broke the law, or yeah, he was within the law. They're probably going to stay out of that.
Okay, well, read some of that so we'll know what you're saying.
Okay. Actually, dude, this is a totally different.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I know. Well, no, it ain't that. It ain't that. It's This is a different statement talking about. See, it was older than this. It wasn't
Well,
on
look,
218.
is that it? Until then, I'm going to play this, and then we'll bring you back up on that. Because this right here is saying,
I'm trying to set up something at the same time, so.
damn, let's come back. Because they saying he had some documents.
Yeah, he had a lot of documents.
Yeah, 15 boxes or so, which that's a heap. That's a file cabinet plus.
That he burnt up.
Can y'all see that?
Yep. CNBC is a good middle ground.
Yeah, right. I'm trying to find the video.
It ain't
Former President
CNN.
Trump and two of his children must answer questions under oath. That from a judge in New York today. The judge shot down a request from the former president's lawyers asking the court to block subpoenas from the state's attorney general. It's part of an ongoing investigation into the Trump organization's business practices. Attorney General Tish James says she wants to question the former president, his son Don Jr., and his daughter Ivanka as part of the civil probe. In his decision, the judge said, in the final analysis, a state attorney general commences investigating a business entity, uncovers copious evidence of possible financial fraud, and wants to question, under oath, several of the entity's principals, including its namesake. She has the clear right to do so. Lawyers for the Trump family argue the investigation is politically motivated, and they indicated they would appeal the decision. So this legal fight is far from over. Former President Trump and two of his...
That's about them inflating the prices of their land so they can get more money out of it.
Yeah. Well, you know, he did a lot. He did a lot. But hey, he's still a good guy to me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say he was the best, but he did more for the black community than any of these other ones did.
Yeah, and
If
really,
you ask me.
hey, think about this. Here we go back to the first original thing we started this tonight out. We make a decision. We base that on what matters. What really matters. Like, remember, Art, we said you got a better job, you're moving out of town, but your wife is like, no, let's just stay here because my family lives here. Something stupid that really don't benefit to improve.
Right.
Okay, so you look at this situation. He took some boxes of papers. Did that hurt us? Did that take money out of our pocket? Hell no. But when you make the decision to go drill for oil in other countries, when you could drill for oil here and save us money in our pocket, that matters. You know what I mean? That takes quality of life away from me, my kids, and my family. So I don't give a damn if he took some boxes of paper. What do I care? You know what I mean? Does it matter? Hell no, it don't matter. What matters is we're paying triple for gas. That's birthday present. That's Christmas presents I can't buy.
Yeah, they're taking food right out of our mouth.
Yeah, that's what we got to focus on, man.
It ain't even just gas. It's the food and everything else.
Everything.
It's inflation, period, man.
Yeah. So when I hear the news come on and say Donald Trump took 15 boxes of papers from, I don't give a fuck what he took. I care about gas prices. Talk about that. Let's focus on that. What the hell does it matter? 15 boxes. See, that's why they want to distract you, man. They're trying to throw you off. That's right, to throw you off so you don't focus so much on what they're doing to you now. You know what I'm saying? And then
I just asked a question about just keeping it gutter.
Anthony,
I wasn't going for the distractions because I ride with Trump.
I got to say this, man. Listen to this. I figured this out the other day. I told Barry earlier, I said, you've been hearing for years, you heard from the black community, white people holding us back. These white people holding us down. And you know what? That's true. That's 100% true. And you want me to tell you how I know? Nancy Pelosi, that's one of them. Bill Hillary Clinton, that's one. Joe Biden, he's one. You know who else? George Soros, Klaus Schwab, Bill Gates. Those are the white people that's holding us back, man.
That's true. That's true.
It ain't like me and Keith and regular dude who you pass on the road and, you know, like the dude you work with or your neighbor. You know what I mean? We friends. Like, we're, you know what I mean? We might have small disagreements and shit like that on the street, but all in all, the people who holding us back is the black community back is the same white people that's holding the white community back. It's those congressmen and politicians, man. They're the ones. So that's why we gotta stick together on our end, man. We gotta let them know that we're wise to the game. We see what they're doing, throwing all these distractions up, talking about, you know, stupid shit that doesn't matter. And at the same time, why aren't you drilling for oil on American soil where the prices would be half of what they are today? Because you're taking food out of my kid's mouth right now. You know what I'm saying? That's money I can't buy my son, you know, birthday present, Christmas present, you know, take him swimming in the summertime and fix my car money. You know what I mean? Yeah. Why we need to be talking about, why aren't you buying drilling oil? Why are you buying it from Libya or Iraq or Saudi Arabia? You know what I mean? That's what we need to talk about on the news and shit, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, really bring this shit out. Really, you know.
Yeah.
It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse.
But when you go out, man, and you talk to people, man, you got to let them know that this is the people that's holding us back. I
wish Emmett would have got on here.
Those politicians who you see on TV every day.
Reach out to him. We still on.
He taking his dancing lessons.
I understand.
He told me that if he get out of there in time, he'll jump on. But he a hardcore Democrat. Me and him be at work debate. And I told him, I say, come on, get on.
No, man. It's true, because school shootings. How many school shootings has there been? 50?
Yeah, we forget about those now.
Did you see them put up one fence around the school? They never put one fence around one school, but as soon as January 6th happened, what'd they do? They put up a big fence to protect them from people coming in, see? But when your kids' schools get shot up, they don't put up no fence. Not one fence.
Well, see, I don't know. I have a different opinion on that.
Why? Tell me.
Put a fence around the school for what? For one shooting?
So to prevent, yeah. I mean, I would.
So every school need to have a fence around it.
I think so. A guard shack. It ought to have a gate like this right here, just like the White House.
Just like the penitentiary, you mean?
Let me tell you.
That sounds like the penitentiary to me.
I know it does, but guess what? That's another thing. Does that really matter? People say, "Oh, I don't want my kid's school to look like a prison." So what? If it looks like a prison, it ain't a prison.
Pause that a minute. Pause that. They are making school like prison, Russ. They are, because the way they're doing things, we can't even go in our fucking own classrooms.
You're right.
See how things are going no more.
You're right.
We have to sit. We can't even do nothing like that no more.
Yep.
We got your ID. We can't go to the building like no more. They took that away from us, man.
Yeah.
Why they take it away? Hold on. Let's go a couple of layers deep. Why they take it away?
Because of the shootings and stuff.
And Keith, was those registered guns?
For the most part,
was that the 2%?
Two of them was.
Was that the 2%?
One of them was bought by the kids' parents.
Yeah, I remember that. That Connecticut one. What's the name? It was he took it from his parents and took it to the school and shot up the school. But what I'm saying is the same protection that the White House has ought to be at school. It ought to be. If they got a guard with a guard shack with a gate that raises like this, that's what they ought to have at a school. And you can't go no further than that guard shack until you've been cleared by the security guard. You know, I used to work at Savannah River site. Barry, you know that. SRS. It was a nuclear site. When we
I used to live right down the street from there. Barry, you know that.
Yeah. When we went when you're inside that facility, when you go from one area to another area, it's fenced in. And they got armed guards with machine guns, and they search every part of your vehicle, the trunk, the glove box, the hood. They go underneath it with a mirror on wheels. They got a long pole.
They do that at Fort Gordon.
And they go under the car. They go around the whole car. You got
They do that at Fort Gordon.
Why don't they do that at schools? They never did that to one school.
Hey, I bet you it won't. You won't. It'll only be certain people that'll go against that.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Does it really matter? Is it really important?
It'll be certain people that'll go against that.
Yeah, but what's their reasoning, and is it important?
Well, they say you're taking their rights away. So do you want a democracy, or do you want a democracy or a democratic, a Republican? Do you want a republic? A state of republic, or do you want a state of democracy?
I don't think that has nothing to do with
it has a lot to do with it.
With a fence at a school, because
so what's the difference?
I can't drive up to the White House.
What's the difference though? Wait, what's the difference?
Because I can't drive up to the White House and
go. Keith, what's the difference? Because he ain't answering it.
Freedom. You can impose on someone else's freedom by trying to get your own freedom.
Yeah,
because you're scared. Don't make me scared.
Yeah, but
there you go.
Yeah, but I can't drive up to the White House. I can't drive up to Farrakhan's house.
Wait a minute, I just drove up to Farrakhan's house.
Obama's house.
You can't drive up to Obama's house. You can drive up to 500 feet before it.
I bet you can't drive up to Obama's kids' school, whatever school they go to. You can't drive up to that school. It's got
they out of school now, they girls grown. Them girls grown. You probably found them on OnlyFans.
When they was in school. Hey, the school in DC, Washington, DC, elementary school, middle school, high school, where the elite kids, congressmen kids, all the kids, you can't drive up to their school. It's got a gate around it.
Well, they pay for that.
We need to have it too. My kids are just putting as their kids.
You gonna pay for that?
Nope.
Hey,
I'm paying enough.
Hey, you already pay for it. Wait,
look, my kid's not in school. My kids is grown and gone. So I'm not paying for no shit like that.
Well,
but if they put the vote in, you got to pay for shit like that. If they voted in, there's nothing you can do about that.
That's right. About the voting. What's up, Art? What's your opinion, Art?
Art, you on mute.
Hey, I'm here. I'm about to order some food real quick. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So check it out.
I'm with that. You know what I mean? Like my vote's with that. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy, man. You know what I mean? This whole shit.
So you say you paying for it, Ben?
It really doesn't.
Yeah, because I got kids that are in grade school. You know what I'm saying? Look, all the time she comes out of school talking about, Daddy, we just had a real hard lockdown. Like, what happened? Well, they ain't tell us. Like, you know what I mean? So they spooks the kids up all the time. It wouldn't bother me, and I'd pay for it. But like you said, you ain't got no kids, you ain't got no dog in the fight, and I would feel the same way after they got out of school. No, I wouldn't want to pay for it. No.
Hey, mommy. Yeah,
but
me empanada
because I do, and it'd be protecting mine
and a little bit of ranch.
The way I feel, anyway. Don't know how much it'll really protect.
Right, because the people that's protecting them can have a bad day, and they be the one where they all bottlenecked in, and one way out be the one that'll cause the most harm.
Yeah, because you only let one person with it.
So
always
what
that chance. He runs everything.
If one person did that,
that'd be wild.
Hey, I ain't trying to change the subject, and I ain't trying to get no shots out. But are y'all into candles?
Into what?
Candles. You know, you burn candles in the house.
My wife does.
All right. Well, it's a man candle, right? And it's called Black Oud. Man, I tell you, that candle is the best thing smoking. It's a man candle, and when the girls, first everybody on here married. I know Barry married.
Yeah, I'm married too.
Oh, I'm talking to the wrong group. My bad. Don't pay me no mind. Don't pay me no mind. My bad. But for those who watching that ain't married, get you some Black Oud. They come in and ooh.
What's it called?
It's called Black Oud.
Oud?
Oud.
Oh, O-D?
O-D-U. I mean, O-U-D-H.
Oh.
It's called a Black Oud.
Where you get it from?
Are you into fragrances? Like colognes and everything like that?
Yeah. I mean, I got some Boss, Hugo Boss.
There you go.
Right. So if you go on Scentbox, you can find it. It's a cologne club.
Yeah, I see it.
That shit is amazing. It's $20. The candle burns for 20 hours.
Really?
Yeah. You got a coaster?
Say it again.
A coaster? Yeah.
He said a who?
Coaster.
I'm sorry about that, y'all. I'm sorry. Let me mute this. Hold on.
He need a coaster for his drink.
He talking to them.
Yeah.
I'm like, a who?
What? Yeah, I need a drink. I told you that. You didn't listen. Obey me.
But yeah. But if you know, you can get it and your wife will like it. But it's a man cologne. It's a man scent. See, you got it good, Russ.
Yeah, you
seen how that happened?
Yeah, you saw that, right?
I wish that our women was like that.
Look, in and out like a robbery.
I got this on
Nothing was said, did what was supposed to be done, and was gone.
She understood the assignment.
Come on.
I got it on lockdown.
She understood the assignment. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's the best thing.
Wow.
Well,
it happens periodically.
That's when you marry a girl that was trained to be a wife.
Yeah. I trained her myself.
That's all right. That's all right. How old was she when you got her?
About 32. She when I met her, all she did was cook microwave macaroni and cheese. That's it.
God damn.
Little packed macaroni and cheese, peel the top, pour some water, put it in the microwave. That's it.
Pour some water.
Yeah, macaroni and cheese.
Not no milk.
No, they use water.
Oh snap! That got deep. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't eat yet, man. I've been working on my car since I got home from work. And then I got on the podcast with Barry. And it's almost 10 o'clock. I didn't even eat nothing, man.
It's all good. It's
you
all
know, man,
good.
that's what I'm saying. Our government is responsible for all our problems, man. They are. They are. They are, man. They're responsible for every problem we got today. You know what I mean? Drugs, guns, everything.
Look at this, Simon. Watch this, Simon.
Hey, Brandy.
Stay focused.
Hi.
You can't see.
Stay focused. Hi.
Hey.
Stay focused.
I'll be in a little bit.
See that? I need that type of action in my life. Hey, that'd have been me back about 4 or 5 years ago. It'd have been, how long you gonna be on this?
Yeah.
It took me a while. It took me a while to get to this point.
Well, you there.
Yeah.
But that's the thing with hey, you wasn't like that when she met you, and she stood with you to get to this point. You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
There you go. That's
Hey, them motherfuckers ain't sticking with them.
Wives. And
Hey, me and Keith got married one day apart.
You did?
Yeah, did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, he had a big ass reception. I ain't have all that. So we went to this damn reception, and it was like our reception.
Really?
It was awesome.
That's cool, man. That's good. It's all about friends and family, you know what I mean?
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It could be so simple. If those people thought about us and figured out what they could do to make our life better, we would not be doing this podcast right now.
But that's the problem. We got them people thinking for us and doing for us. That shit everybody's different.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but
But
they
the
done
fact
got
is nobody cares no more. That's the fact.
No, they don't. The ones that do care usually get out of office real fast.
yeah, they kick them out.
Right. Yeah, because they get
Like-
rid of them. Yeah.
Like Trump. That's what they did to Trump. They got rid of him.
so let's talk about third world country problems. I mean, let's talk about first world country problems and then third world country problems.
It ain't much difference.
There ain't much difference.
It ain't much different.
You don't think?
No.
Well, the third world is definitely different because they really poor and they got to go whatever they got to go through, man. It's ridiculous.
There you go. Speak on it.
So the third world is really no good. They go through a lot more than we go through. We rich. We are rich compared to.
Hey,
Yeah.
boy, Russ. You
What?
sitting up there talking about it ain't no difference, but what are you doing right now enjoying the third world country benefits?
Yeah. But how did they get that way?
Hey, it ain't how they got there. What matters is you here.
Yeah.
And a lot of people get me with that, you know. Oh, Trump become president. I'm leaving, going to this country. Ain't not one motherfucker left yet.
No, they still trying to get in this motherfucker. They even more.
I know.
Not one motherfucker left yet.
Shit, he
Yeah.
left. Everybody started coming. The motherfucking Chinese, the motherfucking Haitians,
Yeah.
goddamn Mexicans. How the fuck do you get to the Mexican border in Texas from Haiti?
How you get there from Russia? They done pulled up. They done pulled up like 15, 20 carloads of Russians that are coming up.
You go down to South America, and then you come on up.
Get on that boat.
Yeah, because
You come on up to the Grand Rio.
All you gotta do is get a flight to Mexico. If you get to Mexico, you're in.
You come to you're right. But you know, some of them do it a little bit slicker. You know what I'm saying? They go a little further south, and they come in down there in El Salvador, or go a little bit further south. You know what I'm saying? And then they work their way on up.
Yeah.
You know, they gotta learn them cultures to get on up there. And then they get to that Grand Rio, and then they jump in and backstroke.
So do you think he just finished that wall, or did he finish the wall?
No, he didn't finish the
No,
wall.
it didn't finish.
He
Matter
did
of
that.
fact,
Go ahead.
Texas has started building the wall again out
Their
of
own.
Texas dollars.
Yeah, they're going to fill in the holes. But I think he did that on purpose, man. I think he left that wall incomplete on purpose because that forces all the people who are illegally crossing to go to like 2 spots. And they got cameras. So he made a statement.
Wait, you think it's only 2 spots that's wide open?
Yeah. So that's what he said.
More than 2 spots. Well, I'm sorry, brother. It's more than 2 spots.
Well, where are they at? I mean, I know Arizona is one spot. Yuma, there's a spot that they come through in Yuma, and I guess Texas too. Because if Texas is going to finish, then it must be a hole in Texas. But I heard
like 11-mile hole right there in the Grand Crossing of Grand Crossings. 11 miles.
So it's only one hole.
No, there's many. There's many.
So in actuality, all he did was make repairs to the wall that was already there.
I don't know if there
Am I right?
I don't know if there was a wall already there. I didn't think there was.
It was
For the most part, it was like a 4-foot freaking wall.
Yeah,
literally.
It was a fence.
Yeah.
I don't know how tall
he built new wall around it, but there is a lot of space that a wall was put up that wasn't there before.
Yeah, like
not a whole lot.
Yeah, it was only like what, 50 miles or something like that.
It wasn't much. Yeah, it wasn't much.
Oh, I follow it. I was with the shits. You know what I'm saying? It was just more couldn't get done. I was with the shits. I'm gonna tell you, man. I don't know y'all, Keith and Artie. Y'all don't know me. Russ don't.
Yes, I do, Ant Harris. Worked with your ass for 4 years at Mass Tech. Come on now.
Oh shit! Wait a minute. You gonna say my old government?
Look at that!
Take their head off, man. Oh, kill! Yeah. Oh shit! Oh shit! What's up, man?
Another day, brother. Living the life.
No, you done got all that.
I know it.
You. I call it platinum.
I call it wisdom.
It's platinum. Yeah. Hell no, you embarrassed him talking.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up. You remember
I thought I seen Money Mike jump on a minute ago.
I used to be a Democrat then.
Yeah. Mike did jump on, but he jumped back off.
Yeah, he a Democrat.
Yeah.
But see, if you look at it, most Democrats are Republicans at heart because they conservative when it come to their shit, but then they're liberals when it come to your shit.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. You're right about that.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying they just need somebody to tell them the truth. But they don't want
They just need to believe the truth.
Yeah. The truth is one thing hard to accept.
But
okay, hell no. Hey, you know what? I got a picture with you.
Oh no.
Yeah. I got a picture of all us.
What's up, Art?
Hold on, man.
Yeah, I can see you.
I can't do it. Hey, I'm gonna send it to Barry. It's in my phone.
All right.
Let me see if I can go in there real quick. And you remember DC? DC sent it to me.
Wow.
Yeah, DC. Well, hey, you need to get DC on there.
Peasy.
DC. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, the count. You know he a straight Democrat.
Oh yeah. Hardcore.
Hold on. Let me see where it's at. Send it to B Lack, so he can send it to you and bust your head.
Anybody seen or heard from Deutsch?
That's B-Lack boy.
Yeah,
I ain't seen or heard from him in a while.
Yeah, I talked to him on the phone. I ain't seen him. He don't want to come on.
You can hear me,
Talking
y'all?
about,
Yeah, I hear
talking
you.
about
All right, I'm back.
nobody gonna be happy with him when he gets off.
Oh man.
I told him to come on. He was invited.
Yeah, finally you can see me, right? Bam.
We need to get Brady on here.
He had DC had it on the he had sent it to me in a text message. And damn, he changed his phone and I didn't save it. I gotta call him and see if he's still.
It's all right.
Uh-oh.
And he gone. He'll be back. All right, you done finally touched down?
Yeah, I finally done touched down. You already know I'm home. Shit. Man, boy. You know, back and forth, man. That was like an hour and some change, man. Yeah.
Barry, did you watch that video I sent you about tunnels under the White House?
No.
I'm still looking into that right now. I know you sent me stuff like that, right? You sent me stuff like that too, Russ?
Yeah, I sent that to Art too. Oh, wait a minute. The one I sent was I told you to watch it, Barry. It was what the New York police detective NYPD said he saw on that laptop. Yeah. On Anthony Weiner's laptop.
Oh.
You heard about that?
Laptop? A little bit.
Anthony Weiner. You remember, I don't know how many years ago it was, Anthony Weiner. Do you remember him?
Yeah, he just got out of jail.
That's old girl husband.
Yeah, Huma Abedin.
Hillary Clinton's secretary.
Exactly.
That's right.
There's a New York police detective put out a video, or it's actually audio. He don't show his face. Talking about what he saw on that laptop in detail. He describes what he saw in detail on that laptop.
You talking about Hillary's email?
No, on Anthony Weiner's laptop. He describes what he saw. The video.
Hell no. I'm still shocked to see Keith. And then I'm looking at the name like I know this name. I heard his name before.
There ain't too many kills in this world, bro.
Oh, they kill a lot up here.
I gotta say. Don't look like you know.
Hell no, boy. When you run into that man, Barry?
All over, man.
All over.
I keep in touch with certain people.
You been good, Keith?
Yeah, man, I've been good. Been hanging. Had a bad spot with some COVID, but it's all good.
Yeah, shit. Who ain't had COVID? I had it too.
I've had it twice so far.
Damn, man.
I ain't had that shit.
I got vaccinated.
Me too.
Fully vaccinated.
I got it 2 weeks. I got it 2 weeks after the booster.
I got fully vaccinated and the booster.
No, I didn't get the booster. I got 2. What you think about that, Russ?
Yeah, they fully gave you all the virus.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the truth. That's the truth. What do you think to get your immune system up? What do you think they shooting in y'all? They shooting the virus in y'all, man.
That's what they say the flu virus vaccine is too. The flu.
All that to get your body immune. They throw a little bit of doses in it to get your immune to the shit, man.
Well, I don't know, man. I think about it like this.
But hold on. Before you think about it, hold on, Russ. Now, all y'all said y'all got vaccinated, right? But what the fuck is the difference when you still can catch it?
Yeah,
so
I don't know.
I'll tell you the difference. I'll tell you the difference.
So that's some bullshit.
No, I'll tell you the difference. Look like look like somebody else know the assignment too. But the difference is you don't get sick and die.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
Well,
that's hey, here's an account.
That's what they say, and the reason why I say that, hold on, the reason why I say that, because you don't know what this thing is going to do to you in the future. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't know the lifespan yet. You know what I mean? It can shorten your lifespan. Well, you don't know that yet. It's something it's something they just demonstrated on you guys.
Wait. Let me ask you something. Back in the day, how old are you?
I'm 53.
Okay, so yeah, I know you got vaccinated. I know you got vaccinated for the mumps back in the day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah, but that was out of my controls. I was a kid then. That was not my choice. That was not my choice.
You got vaccinated.
You know what though, Ant? Check this out. Nobody ever questioned any vaccine until last year.
Until when? Wait. Are you a Democrat or you a Republican?
I'm none.
You independent?
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, I'm pretty much independent.
What day of the week is it? That's all.
Right. All right. So here, let me ask you this. All right. So did you agree with Trump a lot?
Well, Trump, let me tell you something. Trump did have a lot of good points. Okay, I'm not knocking. He had a lot of good points in there. You know what I mean? He did some things that helped out a great for us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm not knocking none of that. What it is it is what it is. You know what I mean? But I know what he's all about too. You know what I mean? I know what they all about. You know what I mean? So,
all right. So
opinion.
Who started the rumors about the vaccination?
You know what? Yeah. Well, you know.
Well, didn't Trump and his supporters start the rumors?
Well, you already know that.
Wait. I'm asking the question.
Yeah.
He said he took the vaccine.
Yeah. Everybody know he took the vaccine.
Yeah. But you know what though? When they came out with the vaccine, it was only like 9 months after they started researching it. They came out with it in 9 months. They had cancer for over 100 years, and they can't figure out a vaccine. And they had AIDS.
9 months. Here we go. 9 months. They come out with all this.
Yeah, they had AIDS for 40 years. AIDS we've had.
But that's right. It's bigger than you.
No vaccine. So
you have to think about it. It's bigger than you.
The fact that they come out with it in 9 months, that's like, okay, hold on. Because you told us 5 years or more. And then you did it in 9 months. That's like McDonald's making me a steak and telling me it's going to taste like Outback. It's kind of like, wait a minute. I don't know. It only took you 9 months. Are you sure? Are you sure you got it right? Because that's kind of fast.
They can't.
People make babies in 9 months. A whole person.
Yeah, that's from God, though. And we've been doing that for thousands of years. You know what I'm saying? But think about it, though. To me, that's one thing that I said, hey, I got to see some years and years of data on this because
that's the way I do. It's got to be research, man. It's got to be something we have to study this. We have to study.
Might be too late.
Well,
you catch that shit and then catch the bad dose of it. Ain't none of us young no more.
I'm gonna tell you. Listen to
this.
There
we go.
And hey,
I know I'm 50.
I'm pretty sure. I am pretty sure.
44.
Damn, you a baby. Go ahead, Russ.
I'm 46. But listen to this, man. I put a lot of thought into this because we know people do things to better their own position, right? Nobody does anything for you. Get that out your head. Nobody does anything for you. They say it's for you, but they're really doing it for them. Because, all right, so think about this. Why would they want us vaccinated? Half the people say, oh, they want you to take the vaccine so you don't get the COVID. But we all know the COVID ain't that big a deal, right? Half the people say everybody
it killed almost 1 million people.
Wait, you said it ain't that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's not. It's like a flu or a mild cold. You know what I mean? Look at the symptoms. It ain't like Ebola virus. Ebola virus, you bleed out your eyeballs and out your ears. Blood comes out of different cavities of your body.
Okay.
The COVID is coughing, sneezing, fever, sore throat, sore muscles. Like, that's the symptoms. You know what I mean? That's not like bleeding out your eyeballs, right?
It's just you can't breathe because your lungs are collapsing.
Yeah. Well,
that's a little different.
It don't collapse.
But I see what you're saying.
Well, I mean, you had it. He had it. He had
it.
No,
I haven't had it. I haven't had it. And I don't want it.
Keith and Anthony had it. See what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, it ain't like a death sentence. If you catch the COVID, you are going to die. It ain't that. It's like
there's a high probability that you will die.
Well, how many people
can die?
How many people had it? How many people had it and still alive and didn't even come almost close to death? Did you?
No, I didn't come close to death, but I tell you, look, it's about
on a
200. Listen, it's about 200 of us drivers in the city of Chicago, right?
Yeah.
I'm talking about where I work for. But anyway, it's about 200 of us, right?
Yeah.
I tell you, maybe 34 died.
Wow.
Did they all die at the hospital?
Yeah.
None of them died at home.
I can't say where they died at, but it's like 34 of them died.
Okay, so that's
a big number.
That's big.
That's a big number,
right?
And that ain't even including the deaths throughout the city.
Right. Okay, now listen to this though. Why? Okay, why would the government want you to get vaccinated so that you don't die?
No.
Why do they want you around that bad? They care about you that much. Oh my God, Aunt, we need you. We love you. You're a good dude. Please get this vaccine so we don't see you die, man. Is that why they're doing it? Or is it because they don't want to get the COVID and die from you because you didn't get a vaccine? You're going to spread it to me. Then I'm going to die. That makes more sense.
Well,
they
only want 70% vaccinated.
Yeah. Okay. Now let me tell you why I think I got this figured out. Here's what I think. If they can get the majority of the people vaccinated, like you said, 70%, maybe 80, maybe 90 would be great, right? They want 100, but they'll settle for 70. All right, check this out. Once they get 70% of the people vaccinated, they're going to give you a little card. They gave you a card, right? Said you okay. After they get the majority of the people vaccinated, now they can go to the retail stores, the restaurants, the grocery stores, all the public places and say, look, we're going to roll out this new program where it's for health and safety reasons. Everybody's going to be vaccinated and they have to show proof to come in your store. We're going to give you $15,000 to your business to help you implement this program. You're going to have to put stickers on the door. You're going to have somebody at the door checking. And
they're doing all this right now, though. They're not doing that down there.
No, they're not doing it. But see, think about this.
They're doing that. You can't go into a restaurant and sit down and eat in the city of Chicago.
Right. And now think about how this
unless you're vaccinated.
Okay, now think about how that works. So it's easy to do.
So wait. So they don't do that down there?
No. We ain't
got y'all don't have to wear masks.
No. It's optional.
Hold on. Let me show you.
I do for work and that's it.
It's optional.
Yeah.
But look at where I'm going with this. when you got the majority of the people vaccinated, and then you go to the stores, N95s.
Hey, I gotta have these masks every day. You can't go nowhere without the mask, without a mask on.
Now look at this, Ant. Let me explain this. What I think's going on.
How many people has died down there from it though? See, y'all not in no condensed populated area though. Augusta maybe got 100,000 people.
No, it's more than that, but you're right. It's not that condensed.
All right, so we talking about, it's like, I think the census last check, it was like 8 million people here.
Yeah.
So
I was in Queens for the past 4 days.
You talking about maybe 14 to 20,000 people. I mean, 14 to 20 million people.
Yeah. And I walk in Dunkin' Donuts every day, get my coffee, no mask. I walked in the other day. As soon as I walked in, I did like this, and the lady says, "You don't have to do that. Don't worry about it. What you want? Coffee, blah, blah, blah." And I'm in and out the door. You know what I mean? So no, they don't have it. They tried it, but it didn't. Everybody raised hell. Too many people protested. But listen, that ain't the point. Let me finish this right here.
That's these democratic cities, then, huh?
When it's all about the.
They get away from the Democrats.
Okay, so look, once you got the majority of the people vaccinated, then you can go to the businesses and say, "Look, we're going to start this program. We're going to roll out this new program. Everybody has to be vaccinated to shop at the store or eat at the restaurant. We're going to give you some money to help you implement this program, and you ain't going to lose no business because we already got 70% or 80% of the people are already vaccinated. So it ain't going to matter. They already got their ID. They ain't going to have a problem showing it to you. You're not going to lose business. Okay? So come on in and take this money, and let's get on with the program." So then we on with the program, right? Now,
all right, Erica Lamont, I hear you.
Right. Now we got the program, right? Okay, everybody's on the program. Right now, the one vaccine, COVID, it's free. Don't cost you nothing. Next year, it might cost you $15.
Well, you should have got it this year.
But what, you got to get it every year. See,
no, you don't.
No, if they roll out a program and get the stores on board to prevent you from shopping and doing all that in the stores and going out to eat in the restaurants, they got you. Because whatever that vaccine card says, you got to meet those conditions. And if it costs money, it costs money. See, it might not cost you no money this year. Next year, it's going to cost you money. All the boosters, they're going to cost you money. Then down the road, there's going to be another disease, a new one. Oh, look, we found a new strain. Got to get vaccinated for that. That one's $40. That one's $40. See, it's a program. It's a program. It's just a source of income. It don't even have to be anything in the vaccine. It can be saline solution. You don't know. You don't know. They give you.
There's one thing I don't know.
That's right. So they give you salt water for $45. Your kids got to get it. So see, each individual, you multiply that by 300 million. That's why they want the kids. Because if you just say adults, you only got 150 million people. You add the kids, you got 300 million. You just doubled your money. And when you got 3 or 4 vaccines a year, this one be $15, that one would be $25, next one would be $7, but you got to get 3 of those. Okay. You see what I'm saying? They can just add money whenever they want. Need some money? Turn up the vaccines. Oh, we came out with a new strain. Oh, guess what? You got to get vaccinated.
So I'm gonna share my screen, but I'm gonna do it like this. Well, and this happens to be the 1920. Let me see. That's the 1920 pandemic.
Yeah.
Right. When everybody had to wear masks. Right.
Yeah.
They had to wear masks on the streets.
Okay, but pull up a virologist. Well, you know, virologists who work with viruses and shit like that every day, they don't wear masks like that. They wear a full suit. They have fresh air pumped into their hood.
Yeah.
They're completely sealed off. So that tells you right there, if a mask was good enough to stop a deadly virus, that's all the virologists would be wearing in the labs. They'd be wearing a mask. They don't need the whole suit.
Well, they're in a secure facility where they're working with deadly diseases.
Like
different
what?
One.
Like
malaria,
COVID,
Ebola,
COVID. Is COVID a deadly disease?
Oh yeah.
Okay, then
they got out.
Then if they're working with
But
COVID,
it was in the lab. It was in the lab in one such that you was talking about just now.
What?
COVID.
Yeah, that's what
and it got out.
Yes, it got out. And what did they tell us to do? Wear a mask, and that'll protect you.
But did the numbers drop or did they increase?
So far, I guess they stayed the same, increased. I don't know.
They dropped.
Well, let me ask you this: who is Kary Mullis?
I don't know.
He's the inventor of the PCR test. That's the test you take when you take a COVID test. His name is Kary Mullis. In 2019, he went public on video. You can still watch the video. He invented the PCR test. He said this test is unreliable for detecting a virus. The reason is if you run it 100 cycles.
I found on the web. According to Wikipedia.org, Moses was one of the few local officials who had projects shovel ready.
Keep going, Russ.
So I'll start with number one.
He said, Kary Mullis said, the reason it's unreliable is because if you run that test 100 cycles, everyone in the world will test positive for a virus. If you run it 100 cycles, everyone in the world will test positive for a virus. That's why it's unreliable. Because of the amount of cycles you run it, you're going to get back a positive result eventually. See what I mean? And they're not even trying to hide the fact that when Trump was president, the cycle, they run at 40 cycles. That was the magic number, 40. As soon as Biden came in office, 2 weeks later, 28 cycles. They don't even hide that. That's public information. They never even tried to hide that. 40 cycles.
I didn't know that part.
Yeah, man. Look up Kary Mullis. Try to find some videos on Kary Mullis. He invented the PCR test. And that's his exact words. He said,
is it K with a K or a C?
K. K-A-R-Y, I think. M-U-L-L-I-S.
He's dead.
Yeah. Check it out.
Yeah. He's
yes.
dead.
Shortly after he made
93.
Shortly after he made this
He
statement,
died in 2019.
he was killed. He was found dead under mysterious conditions. After he went public with that information, he was found dead.
He consulted for O.J. Simpson in the trial.
Huh?
He consulted for O.J. Simpson's legal defense team.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
And you know what else he said? He said Dr. Fauci is a complete idiot. He said he doesn't know shit about vaccine virus.
Yeah, he died in 2019. How are you gonna say that?
Right after he died, right after he said that, he was found dead. He was found dead.
I'm just saying, COVID didn't come out until
2020.
Right, until March 2020.
That's right. So you need
So
to get,
that's when it hit the States. It was in China in 2019.
well, he wasn't talking about COVID. Kary Mullis had no idea what COVID was because he died before we ever heard of it. But before he died, he said publicly that the test he invented is not reliable for detecting a virus. And the reason is if you run it 100 cycles, everyone in the world will test positive for a virus. Shortly after that, he was dead. Shortly after that, we got hit with COVID. And what test did we use? The PCR test. So that tells me they knew COVID was coming, so they had to get rid of Kary Mullis, because if Kary Mullis is still alive and we're talking about, oh, PCR test shows you have COVID, Kary Mullis will step up and say, yo, I invented the test.
Right. He said, I'm just reading. So he said the PCR collector, Kary Mullis, said the test can detect anything in anybody and can't tell if you're sick or not.
Right.
It didn't say that, it'll say everybody had COVID.
Listen, and what you got to do is you got to go on probably Rumble and listen to him from his mouth. Don't read what somebody else wrote that he said. Go on there and listen to his actual video with his mouth telling you what he's saying, because secondhand information, it might be distorted. You want to hear it right from him. He's the one that said it. He's the one that invented the test. So you should go on Rumble and type in Kary Mullis, and I'm looking at right now at least 15, maybe 20 videos of him speaking into a microphone, his own self speaking. And that's what you want to listen to, is the guy who invented the test is telling us what the test can do and can't do. You know what I mean? and yeah, that's a good thing to do, man. I'm going to type that in the chat. How do I comment in the chat, Barry?
Just comment.
Definitely some good topics this guy came in.
Right there at the bottom, right, should be post a comment.
It won't let me. It says in private chat, it does.
All right, go to private chat.
He got some hell of a quote. I like it.
What's that in?
I said he got some hell of a quotes. I like it. He got some good shit.
Who?
Kary
Mullis.
Yeah. Watch some of his videos, man. He breaks it down. He tells you everything he knows. He worked with Dr. Fauci for, I don't know, 20, maybe 30 years. He worked right alongside Dr. Fauci for all those years. And he could tell you a lot about the man, And he said he's a complete idiot. He said that guy knows nothing about viruses.
Damn.
He did. He said
I'm gonna have to look up on him. Hey, god damn.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm telling you. That's absolutely the truth.
So wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta look at his order. Shit. I see he got a Nobel Prize. He on this shit.
Yeah, he got a Nobel Peace Prize. Yes, he did.
All right, so I looked him up on AZ Quotes. Q Quotes.
I don't know what that. Well, I'm telling you, Ant, if you want to know the raw thing that he said, you got to hear it from his mouth, because people can take.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They got videos. They got a lot of his videos and everything right here.
Yeah, but be careful when they narrate, because they might have him on there, and then.
No. This is him.
Okay.
This is his stuff.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it. It's impressive.
Yeah. Well, take a couple days and go over.
So who told you about him?
Dave from X22 Report.
He says science grows like weed every year. Damn. He was a surfer. What happened to the surfer dude? what was his name? The surfer dude. What's the dude name? Barry.
Lyle.
Who?
Lyle.
Lyle Shaw. Yeah. You talking to
He's
Lyle
in Colorado.
Huh?
Last I heard, he was in Colorado.
The surfer dude. I call him the surfer dude. Oh, Lyle Shaw. Yeah, that's his name. He all right though?
Hadn't heard from him.
I don't know.
Sure
Hey,
is. Last I seen on Facebook, he was in Colorado. He was doing fiber.
I talked to him like one time while he went back to New York. The one Puerto Rican dude that was from New York.
Alex.
Alex. Yeah.
I talked to him one time. And I
he be on Facebook. You know, you got a wife, kids.
Yeah, he was crazy about that girl. And that's the same girl that he with now, I think.
Yeah.
Look at Barry, no, everybody, Barry the glue. He the glue of the crew. Barry the glue of the crew. Well, man, I'm gonna have to get out of here because I got a 4 a.m. roll call.
Me too.
And it's good.
Well, look,
fellas. We can try it again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is nice, man. I like it.
I appreciate everybody coming on.
Listen,
Listen,
when everybody goes out tomorrow, tell people about everything, you know what I mean? Whatever you know and learn from this, a fact from this. Like Kary Mullis, if you watch him and you determine that I believe what he's saying, it makes sense, let other people know so that we can, you know what I mean, get the truth out. So, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how we're going to fix all this.
He say, I'm not driving by being understood. Dang, this man here is deep.
He said what?
I'm not driving by being understood. You see, that went all the way over your head.
Driving by?
Yeah. So they got his top 25 quotes that he said. Look, he say fish don't know much about water and people don't know much about air. Did he lie though?
Yeah, he's right. He's right. He's deep, ain't he? He's deep.
Damn, man, I can't stop looking at this stuff.
Sounds crazy, man.
Look, I'm telling you, go on AZ Quotes. It's called AZ Quotes, and look him up on AZ Quotes.
You know who else you probably like is Voltaire. If you like him.
No, hold on. We're gonna do one at a time. Let me get enough of him up under my you know what I'm saying? Because I list up these people.
You said AZ Quotes?
Yeah.
I never heard of that. I'm just gonna go on it. Oh, A to Z Quotes. Okay. And you just type in his name?
Yeah.
Oh, let me do this. This looks like fun. I like this. Man, I'm gonna be on here for about 3 or 4 days, man.
I'm telling you.
Where do you type the name at? Right there? Hold on. Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, yeah, right there. Sometimes a good idea comes to you when you're not looking for it.
Yeah, you on Kary Mullis because he said that.
Yeah.
I read that. Ooh, he said law shut us between freeing us and enslaving us. Oh man, I like this shit.
That's deep.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah. Here's one. Global warmers predict that global warming is coming and our emissions are to blame. They do that to keep us worried about our role in the whole thing. If we aren't worried and guilty, we might not pay their salaries. It's that
That's
simple. That's simple.
That's what got his ass shot.
That's how they do it. Think about it right here. Look, Barry. Where'd Barry go? Okay. Think about it like this right here, right? There's somebody coming to get you. You can't see them, but they after you. But I can protect you. But you got to pay me.
Mm-hmm.
See what I mean? There's an enemy. You can't see them. Only I can see them. All right? They're coming after you. They're going to get you. But I can stop them. But you got to pay me to stop them. See? That's how it works.
So I can tell you, I believe global warming is real, though.
Yeah.
You know why?
Why?
Because it was raining. It was raining today. and it's 49 degrees.
Global wet. Global wet.
It was raining today, and it was 49 degrees
in Chicago.
Yeah.
So what's that mean?
In wintertime.
Yeah. When normally this time last year it'd have been about a foot of snow, and it'd have been about -3 degrees, -4 degrees.
Well, next year it might be that.
Yeah.
You might have -3 degrees in April.
We can have that. We can get 4 feet of snow in April.
That's exactly.
But I can't recall a day in February where we was at 49 degrees.
I bet you that.
Except for when I was in Georgia.
Hey, Ant, I bet you right now $5 that if you go on the almanac, you could find a hotter day on today in the past years. You might have to go back to 1916, but I guarantee you in Chicago on February 22nd, it was 50 one day. I bet you it was.
Not since 71.
1971.
All right, go ahead. Go on now. 1971 to 2022. It showed me.
Okay. It was 50 degrees in 1971 on this day, right? In Chicago.
I don't know. I'm asking.
Oh, I don't know. I thought that's what you said.
No, you said you bet you can find it.
I bet you I could find a day. Let me look it up right now. What would I say? Chicago temperature
on today's date.
History. Okay, let me see. I could say this. Hottest day on record for winter,
Chicago.
For winter in Chicago. Official extreme weather.
Well, they would have this exact day. You can just go.
It's probably going to be today.
Yeah, he's right. I could.
The hottest and the coldest.
Okay, let me say that then. Let me say. I'm gonna say temperature today in Chicago past years. How's that? See if that does. Oh man, I don't know.
Yeah, because you see that 1936 and then 1954, and those was in July. Those was in July.
This is confusing.
And it was 117 degrees. That's Georgia weather. We hooked up satellites in that weather.
Yeah.
I done hooked up satellites in that weather.
116 degrees on top of a roof.
Man, that's brutal.
That is brutal. Your damn shoe, your boot rubber melt to the roof.
Ooh. I'm telling you, you don't know nothing about that. That was them good old days. That was them. If you don't want it, remember we said compare our checks. Who won it? Who won it?
They were goddamn killing all of us, slave working. We talking about who wanted that little ass chick. Little ass motherfucking money.
Chicago weather.
Yeah.
You know, but hey, we got through. They got me through.
Hey, he got me through.
I know, man. We don't have to be like that, man. There's enough.
Just getting through. I know.
No, it don't have to be like that. It don't have to be like that. And see, that's why we got to stop them from what they're doing, man. They're making decisions that enrich themselves.
But you're not in a position to stop.
What are the coldest days in the city of Chicago?
Well, one person.
Me either. You know.
According to ListVDNet.com, Chicago's coldest recorded temperature took place January 20th, 1985, at -27 degrees. Many of the city's other lowest recorded temperatures came from Arctic snaps in 1872 and 1899.
That's what's the hottest day in the winter.
What was the hottest days in the winter
of Chicago?
According to Wikipedia, the highest temperature recorded during the meteorological winter months of December, January, and February is 75 degrees Fahrenheit, set on February 27th, 1976.
There you go.
75 degrees on the
5 days from now.
Yeah.
But that is
1976, though.
That's 45 years ago.
1976.
Yep.
Well, you said it, but
I know
that was the last time. Damn.
Well, look, we're gonna go ahead and end it for tonight. Keith, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I get back on.
Okay, I appreciate it. Hey, get on Brady too.
Yeah, I'm gonna holler at Brady. I was at his house today. He wasn't home.
Cool. Well, look, like and subscribe to the channel, y'all.
You got it.
Yep.
All right. Good to meet you. Good to meet you.
Y'all be easy.
All right. Good to meet you.
Hey, good night.
Yeah, you too. Good night, Art.
All right, no doubt. All right, Barry.
Y'all take it easy. Take it easy.
All right.
All right, y'all. Y'all be blessed, man. Peace.
All right, you too, Ant.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. See you tomorrow.